Hello everyone, this is Chris. I'm back with another Scratch video, and today we're going to be talking about, respawning and kind of like killing and moving sprites when they're like dead. So we have just a random square, that's going to be our sprite, and then we have the ground here. Our scripts from previous times, this is the jumping script, moving to the right script, and moving to the left script. So let's say you're trying to make a trap for your game, whether it's like a platformer, like an adventure game, whatever. So first you're gonna want to go into the backdrop because that's where it's gonna be like the actual trap. Let's say you want to draw a spike, sure. So we're gonna click this black bit, draw a spike right here. And then if we just add this line, then it looks like a triangle kind of spike thing that you would see in some platform games if you play those. So we fill that. Okay, that's not what we wanted. We Control Z. Yeah, we need to draw a separate triangle. We don't want to draw a one with lines, because then if you just have like a pixel distance between the lines, then it automatically interprets it as filling the whole page, and that's not something that we want. So let's go into shapes. Let's find a shape, sorry. And yeah, let's just try to draw this again, but this time making sure that the lines don't move and the mouse doesn't move. So then there are no spaces in between. So now if we fill it, it just fills up that one. Great. Okay, so then we go back into scripts. Now we have the background of this little trap here, spike. So we go to sprite 1, and then we're gonna grab an event block when the green flag is clicked. So when you start the script, you're also going to want to add a forever block. So then whatever happens, it happens forever, not just once. So next you want to add like when, if we go into sensing, when color this is touching color that, control if color so and so is touching color and so, then you're gonna want to change, or when you hit, or when you touch this spike right here, you're gonna want them to go back to the start, which is gonna be like around here. So this is probably gonna be around it's gonna be the bottom corner. So if you would notice, we have this kind of coordinate system right here with X and Y, and then the absolute center of the page is gonna be around 1, 1, if we can find that. Or 0, 0, sorry, like the origin on a graph. So now if you'd notice, this is 0, 0 in the bottom right hand corner of right here. So anyway, it's always going to be the bottom left hand corner of the sprite. So here it's going to be around -220 and -134. So you're going to go into motion right here, make go to, if we oh yeah, here it is, go to, and this is going to actually change the sprite's position. So then we're going to reprogram it, say -220 and then -134, or -134, sorry. So again, this is the center is 0, 0, and then whenever you move your mouse, it's going to tell you your coordinates right here. So let's say I move up, it's going to increase my Y, and if I move to the left, it's going to decrease my X. So just like a graph with the X and the Y axes. So we're going to change this value then by 100 and 130, I guess. So then you want to make sure that it actually knows what's sensing. So you can do two things. First, you can do when this sprite is touching, like when touching question mark, or when touching color here. So first you have when color blank is touching whatever color. So that's going to be with just this color right here. and then this one's going to be actually involving the sprite. When you do it, and you can either do it with the color for like anything, or you can do just when you have this, that means that when this sprite is touching so and so color, when you have this, it means that whatever color is touching another color. We are going to be using this one right here, just because I feel like it's easier. So first you want to click on this box right here to change the color of this, to set the color of the sprite, and that's going to be red right there. Then you make this black right here. So then whenever the color of the sprite is touching the color of the spike, then you are going to respawn. Then you move here, and what happens? It doesn't respawn. Why is that? Well, it's because you need to actually double click this script, so then it is highlighted. You'll see this little yellow glow around the ends. So then when you actually hit it, then it's gonna respawn you. But actually, we've made our Y actually so it's a bit up, not down. So then if we decrease our Y by, I don't know, say to 150, that should work. So every time you just want to troubleshoot and make sure that you know when the Y is correct, when the different coordinates are correct, so then you respawn in the right. So now if we go here, okay, that's great. Now it's on top of the grass. So then, when we try to hit the spike, it just respawns us. Then what are we going to do? We're going to try to jump over the spike. This is useful when you have platformers. Now I have kind of a glide thing going on, where when you jump in the air, you kind of glide like that. But you can do it any way you want. You can have it where you can move in the air or whatever. I just kind of like this glide bit. So now we have our first spike. Then we can add different traps, such as lava, for example. Going to backdrops, we're gonna have this right bit here. I think that's kind of the color of lava. So then we draw a rectangle right here, fill it with this same color, and now we go back into the scripts, but for the sprite. So scripts, then we pretty much kind of duplicate this script right here, but when pertaining to the lava. So when flag clicked, control forever, if whatever, then so and so, sensing if color blank is touching color blank, then go to x negative 220 and y negative 150. So then we just want to change these colors right here to be the colors of the lava and such. So actually now we have yeah, okay. So now we need to also double click this script to highlight it. Then if we jump over the spike, but we hit the lava, then we are teleported back to the start. Now this is useful if you are creating a platformer, say where you have traps, or if you're creating a kind of adventure game where you also have like traps where the player dies, so or they can respawn. But remember, you need to double click this to highlight it, otherwise then if you touch the spike it won't work. So just remember, double click to highlight it, and make sure that you have the right x coordinates and y coordinates. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.